Hey guys, editing Connor here. There is some minor technical audio issues in the middle of this recording. It doesn't last forever, and you should be able to hear us over, a little bit of audio crunching. Just want to let you know. Yeah. Just hit start recording.
Start recording?
Yeah, we are.
Hello, everyone!
Hey, guys!
Welcome back to the Arcaniacs podcast, episode 2!
I'm Connor, and he's Chris.
I'm Chris. I am him.
We talk about anime and other things.
Today we're talking about something very special.
Exclusively other things. I don't fuck with anime.
Not today.
This is the message we want to get
Not
out
today.
there, totally.
Not on this beautiful day where Summer Game Fest 2025 happened.
We've been blessed with, admittedly, what was mostly underwhelming, if I'm being honest. But we got some bangers.
I can't believe that they edged us.
They did
twice.
edge us about the thing.
The thing.
The thing.
Oh, I already showed off the GPU of the camera while you weren't looking the shirt and the cup.
The thing that's fucking probably in the title of the video.
Oh, it's definitely in the
But
title
we're not
of the
going to
video.
talk about yet.
Not yet.
I want to talk about some other stuff.
That Mortal Kombat game collection looks awesome.
Was that in Summer Games? That was in State of Play.
That was in State of Play. That was Wednesday. That was the most hype thing that they showed off. Besides the fact, I don't know if you saw it, at the end of State of Play, they showed that they were adding more games to the PlayStation Classics catalog, including Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 Nemesis.
Yeah, I didn't
OG.
finish the State of Play. I watched like half of it and had to go take a
Yeah,
shower.
those are coming to the PlayStation Classics catalog. That's what I liked about.
And then we had to stop watching State of Play because halfway through watching State of Play, we started the Summer Games Awards.
we started, the Summer Game Fest started.
Yeah, because it started.
Which I watched all of State of Play already, so everything that you have down is the only good things that were announced.
Pretty much.
We got Mortal Kombat Collection, 007, Marvel's Tokon. That's about it that I like.
I'm so fucking hyped for Marvel's Tokon.
Are you?
I need a new fighters.
Yeah.
I need something to replace that void.
The fact that it was... Isn't it made by...
It's made by Arxis.
Yeah.
And it looks like a fucking successor. I don't know if it's going to play more like Marvel vs. Capcom. It's going to be more technical. If it's going to have actually, like, beginner-friendly controls. A lot of new fighting games do. I think it comes standard. Especially with the new, like, more casual Marvel audience.
Yeah.
Like the MCU and stuff.
Yeah.
But,
It looks good, though. It looks good. It gives me more...
I'm excited
Capcom
because I
vibes.
haven't gotten into a fucking fighting game in forever.
Yeah.
Probably since Fighters.
The second arcade collection for Marvel vs. Capcom is out, so Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is on there with a lot of other ones. We need to get that. We need to play that. I've been meaning to. It's on my wish list.
I know. I downloaded my old games library for my Xbox, and I was hoping Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was backwards compatible.
Yeah.
And it's not.
It's not.
I don't know if it's always been that way, or if they did
It
that
has.
after the collection. Oh, it has? Yeah, I fucking own it. And
Because
I
the
can't fucking play it.
collections are on Xbox as well. The new big collections.
Just make everything backwards compatible.
Yeah,
All the thousands
honestly.
of games for Xbox 360.
Honestly, OG Halo for the Xbox, Halo 1 and Halo 2 are not backwards compatible for the new Xbox.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, they
Halo
got the
Combat
collection,
Evolved Anniversary.
right?
Yeah, you
Well,
get
they have that
that
on
cheap
there.
collection.
That's like the only way you can still
Halo
play
2.
them online, too.
Yeah, you can put the 360 version of Halo 1 Anniversary in, and it'll work just fine. But we didn't get a Halo 2 Anniversary physically besides the Master Chief Collection.
Why not?
I don't know.
Why not?
343 hates money.
Didn't a lot of Xbox consoles come with Halo Anniversary?
I don't know.
I don't
That's a
know.
good
I
question.
feel like that was like a
I know Halo 5 was like an Xbox One launch exclusive.
yeah. That's what I was saying. It was like a launch thing. They launched. I think they launched Halo Anniversary very early in the Xbox One's lifespan, if I'm not mistaken.
They did, but it came out because it came out with the 360, so it was
Right.
it was out here for a minute. It was for one of Halo's anniversaries.
It wasn't one of those games that came out like for both.
No, it came out before the Xbox One. I'm pretty sure because I remember getting it in Redbox. That's how I played it. That's how I even knew about it because I didn't have access to the internet back then because I was broke.
I've been watching Black Clover. And
Yeah.
and I finally got to the part where they introduced like all of the Magic Knights individually, and I'm so fucking hyped. I got to the Necromancer fight,
What is the Necromancer fight?
where the Necromancer, I forgot his new name, but like the Necromancer guy that was kicked out like attacks the Capitol.
Oh, the guy with the purple hair.
Yeah, he's got like
okay,
long
yeah.
spiky hair.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like a tattered cloak. He fights with like people like named Jeremy and Bill and Alfred.
Yeah.
That guy fucks.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that a lot.
I forgot where I got to in Black Clover because I was watching it on Toonami as it came out weekly on Saturdays. And I remember...
It's on Netflix.
I know, I'm rewatching
the whole thing's
it.
on fucking
I'm
Netflix.
on episode 34. That's where I'm at. I checked last night. I don't remember where that is. I'm getting up to the water capital thing. Like, right now, I'm in, like, those episodes where it's, like, kind of filler. It's, like, Asta and then goes out to, like, a bachelor thing or whatever.
Normally, when I buy manga, it's like with Bleach. I bought the manga because I couldn't watch the series. I couldn't get through the series with, like, all the filler stuff and just the way it was produced.
And it sucks because with Bleach, the filler shows back up.
And that comes back to Black Clover, because with Black Clover, the anime is so good, I want to buy the manga just to support the series.
Yeah.
And I want to read the manga.
I want to read the manga too.
The anime fucks.
Yeah.
I love that.
I want to get
I don't know if
caught
it
back
gets
up.
worse, but where I'm at right now, I'm in love.
It's
dude.
good, yeah. I love Black Clover.
I love their power system and the mechanics of their magic. That it's not just like, oh, we're mages, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we have abilities.
It feels very unique. I always bring Black Clover up. If anybody, even though it's kind of, looking at it now, it's kind of a stupid topic. Anytime someone brings up, like, oh, who should the new big three of anime be? There's not a new big three. It's the big three. It's always going to be the big three.
Yeah, they'll never...
But I always bring up Black Clover. And then it's like, no, Black Clover's just like copy and pasted parts of the big three made together. I'm like, okay, but it's not one of them. It's not directly copying one of them. So if it's got all those aspects of it, it's good.
There will never be a new big three.
Yeah, there'll never be a new big three. Especially since Naruto's still continuing, Bleach is still continuing, and One Piece is still continuing.
They paved the way for a generation.
Oh, yeah.
They brought popularity of manga, and debatably Dragon Ball as well, but that's kind of its own thing outside of the big three.
I think Dragon Ball's like bigger than
Dragon Ball's a bigger entity, debatably with One Piece with how it's going right now. One Piece has kind of had a resurgence of popularity with the live action.
Dude, the fact
with
that
Oda being top 7 authors of all time.
I was so happy for you when I heard about that.
It's undebatable.
Yeah.
I was even one of those people back in the day. Whenever, and I know I said it back in the day, but I was one of the people back in the day that got annoyed when people were like, "Oh, Oda's better than any other author ever." It's just nice to see the statistics supporting that, so that I can actually say it. Because I don't like to say things that aren't factual.
Right.
Right. I don't like to say things. I don't like to bullshit people. I don't like to glaze. You know.
I convinced you that Oda lived down the road from me as a child.
You didn't convince me of anything. You made a joke.
No, you were convinced.
Made a joke. You did convince me.
Convinced.
I'm not gonna say this in case your mom sees the podcast, but you did convince me of something else that I'm still mad about.
Yeah, I showed my mom this podcast, so we definitely can't say that. I showed her because I told her I was like, "Yeah, I'm doing a podcast with Connor," and she was like, "What?" And I showed her, "Here we go."
I can fucking say it. It's not like it's gonna fucking.
Yeah, it's not gonna do. She's
you told me your
not
mom
gonna
when we first met. You told me your mom was dead.
It's because you kept like. I needed something to make
we were
feel
in middle
bad.
school, by the way. He wasn't like a grown adult.
Oh yeah. No, I wasn't like a despicable human being. I was a kid. Cut me some slack.
Yeah,
that was funny though. I needed something to. You were always just like, One Piece is better than Bleach. Here's the reasons why, and I was just like, my mom's dead.
You wanted to be Ichigo so bad. You wanted to be Ichigo so fucking bad. You had to kill your mom.
It was worse. It was worse though that you came to my house, met my mom, and then I said the same joke the next week, and you still believed.
I thought she died.
She was still. You met
I was like 11.
Jesus, that was great though. That was great. I love how you brought that joke up one time at our kitchen table, and I was like, "You better."
This brings me to another topic. My first name's never been Giles.
Oh, I know. Yeah, you told me that.
Oh, I already told you that?
Yeah, you told me that. That's not a bombshell. I just bring that up all the time because I think it's funny.
Giles, what did I say it was?
Giles, Connor, Aaron, Berkeley.
The Connor Aaron Berkeley part is true.
Yeah.
My name was almost Giles. That part's true.
Yeah.
And it was
it
almost
like Buffy?
It was almost on my birth certificate.
Wasn't it like because of Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Yeah.
I haven't seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but all my siblings are named after.
It's been a long time since I've seen it.
Shout out to Mom, the vampire.
Shout out to your mom. Your mom will definitely see this podcast.
Oh yeah. My mom.
Hello.
My mom is tracking me.
You.
I love
you.
Mom.
You have great taste in naming kids, though.
Yeah.
If you had another 2 sons, Sam and Dean would have definitely been there.
Yep. I would have preferred Sam or Dean, by the way. Kidding, I love
I'm
him.
naming my kid Sam.
But now it's Chris and Connor. It's the 2 C's. So
Yeah, literally.
makes the podcast work better.
My real name is not spelled with a C, it's spelled with a K. Ed
You
Boone is my
motherfucker!
Ed Boone is my dad.
You ruined everything!
It's okay, bro. Because now you can just change yours to a K,
Like Mortal
Christian's
Kombat?
to a K,
And then we
got
fight.
3 Ks
And then we can fight.
in Mortal Kombat. Yeah, of course. Yeah, the K fighting
Yeah.
game.
We talked about Token. Marvel Conquest looks fucking hype as shit.
It does. That's the side-scrolling beat 'em up, right? Okay.
It looks like fucking casual.
That looks
fucking
good.
fun.
You didn't get to watch that thing that came out at the beginning of Summer Games Fest that looks like Bloodborne and Doom.
No.
We're gonna have to watch after the podcast.
You said the thing. What's it called? You don't remember?
Oh, I do not remember. Give me 1 second. I'll look it up.
He's
I
gotta
can
do
talk
research.
I can talk it while I look it up, though. Of course, it's a podcast.
Yeah. God, we really got edge during that. That's crazy.
We did, dude. I can't believe that, especially with the
While you're looking that up, what do you think about the King of the Hill reboot? That's coming out.
That's real?
Did you not see
I
it?
didn't know that was real. I heard about it. I didn't know that was real.
Dude,
I saw like an article the other day of somebody talking about how they better not mess Hank's character
it
up.
takes place 8 years after the series King of the Hill. But it's King of the Hill is on a sliding timeline. So it is 2025, but it's 8 years after the show.
Wow.
Bobby is older. He's like an adult now.
So those screenshots I've seen are real.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I thought that was fake.
Yeah, Hank, fucking Dale Gibble ran for mayor. God, I kind of railroaded this. Because I can't bring up King of the Hill now, without bringing up the fact that John Redcorn's voice actor was killed.
Who?
Shot. John Redcorn,
Who's that?
the Indian guy, the Native American guy.
Oh,
from
in King of the Hill?
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't seen King of the Hill, like, all the way. I like, that was, no.
You're
listen,
missing Pete!
No, you're gonna understand in a minute. King of the Hill was that show that I would, like, sneakily turn on and try to watch, waiting for Toonami to come on Saturdays. My parents wouldn't let me watch the stuff that came on Adult Swim before that.
King of the Hill is better than anything else.
But they knew, brother, you know that's not true.
That is true.
Black Clover
That is
and
true.
One Piece
That
are
is
both
true.
on
King of the Hill is
Toonami.
better than One Piece. I'll say
Well,
it right
okay,
now.
well,
That dang.
agree to
The
disagree.
propane, no name.
The propane, no.
Are you on fucking watch mode? Oh, that's the.
No, this is
Hey,
IGN.
words.
It's their pregame. I'm just trying to get to the
Atomic Heart 2 is coming out.
Atomic. Yeah, I like the first one, but I heard it's very good.
I played it.
So that's
It
hype.
sucks.
Excited
It's-
for people that are fans of that. for
I would
sure.
describe it as a spiritual successor to Bioshock, where you fuck and kill robots.
It definitely seemed like that. It really did remind
definitely
me.
seemed like you fuck robots.
I should have clicked on the
You got
IGN.
fucking
screen.
robots.
That's Death Stranding 2. A lot of good games
Oh yeah.
came out this year. I just realized that we got the Oblivion remake. I've heard Claire Obscura is going crazy.
What's Claire Obscure?
You don't know about Claire Obscura Expedition 33?
No.
You haven't heard about that? You're gonna love that. I bet David's heard about it.
What
You're
is it?
going
What
to-
is it?
It's like a turn-based action RPG made by like less than 30 people, and it has like it's probably 2025 game of the year.
Oh shit.
It is, yes, it is probably like it is that good.
Is it like top down? Is it? What is it?
No, it's like it does Final Fantasy better than Final Fantasy.
Oh, I got you. I got
yeah,
you.
like it is crazy. This is the thing. It looks amazing.
I'll cut this part out.
And it is it's got heavy metal music playing right now. Of course you can't hear it because I have my volume down, but it's really good. I gotta remember what it's called.
I'll turn it up. I'll just cut this part out.
I
Shell.
don't know if that's a 2 after it or not.
That Mortal Shell. That might be a 2. That might be a 2. This might be
To
a
the
sequel.
Google.
Yeah,
We
go
will
to the
find
Google.
out.
What does Chrome say? Don't give me the AI
Mortal
response.
Shell. Okay, so that's the first one.
When did that come out? We've never played
The
Mortal Shell.
first one came out.
Oh, you don't know Mortal Shell?
2020. That's why.
2020 Game of the Year?
It came out in 2020 and then it came out in 2021 again.
Yeah, we were trying to graduate.
There's a
high
lot
school.
of new stuff. Mortal Shell 2 is the one that was announced, and it does look good. The first one does not have the. Well, no, it has a 94%. Never mind, it's pretty good from what it says.
Fucking play it on the podcast. Like, seriously.
All right,
That game does look like it fucks, though.
It does. It's really good. It literally looks like Bloodborne with Doom. And I don't know how the first one is, but the second one looks really good. So, we had State of Play Wednesday. Today is Friday. We had Summer Games Fest.
And then
Sunday, we have an Xbox game showcase.
Yep.
So, we're getting, like, the 3 big, heavy-hitting shows. And apparently, yesterday, Thursday, there was the Unreal.
we can't watch the Xbox showcase live.
Yeah.
We're gonna be at Comic-Con.
We're going to be at Comic-Con.
Well,
I might have it
we
on,
planned
like,
that.
in my pocket.
What's up?
Like, I might have it on in my pocket just listening
You're
to
gonna
it
be
while I
walking
walk
around in Resident Evil cosplay,
Dude.
watching Xbox.
How
awards.
dope would it be if they had it showing at Comic-Con?
There's gonna be a game spot.
Is there?
Yeah.
Really?
Fucking what was it called? There's like a game area at Comic Con. So
Yeah, I remember there was one
fucking...
last year, but it was just the
Oh
board
no, they
games and
actually got a
stuff.
fucking. Oh, that might be.
Yeah, because MTAC
But they
had a video
they had
game
that
thing.
wall last year. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have more this year.
Hopefully.
Because you remember we walked over and we played the N64.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Hopefully. There's another topic of discussion. Comic-Con hype. It's in literally a few hours now. Tomorrow.
We're going to Nashville Comic Con, which I can say.
Nashville Comic-Con 2025. Third year in a row we've done this. I wonder how many years Nashville's been doing this con.
4.
4, really?
Yeah.
So we missed the first one. Because it was 20. So
Unfortunately.
2022 was the first
Yeah.
one.
Why couldn't your parents have had their anniversary then? Why not?
I didn't even know it was a thing.
Yeah.
I didn't find out about it until I had Facebook. I didn't have Facebook in 2022.
You didn't have Facebook in 2022?
don't think
What
so.
a loser.
I'm sorry.
I wish I didn't
I
have
was on
Facebook in 2022.
MySpace. Sorry.
Fuck. Yeah, Ricky Horvitz is gonna be there. Dan Housen was gonna be there, but he canceled. Fucking AEW wrestler.
What you call him is gonna be there.
Jen.
The voice actor for Stolas from Hell of a Boss.
So-
Not the pilot, the actual series,
Yeah.
which is important because there's 2 different actors, and I wanted to know. I wanted to make sure.
Fuck them both. No, I haven't seen.
Dude, if only Brandon Rogers is gonna be there.
Yeah. Should I watch Hasbin
Yes.
Hotel?
Yes.
Is he's in Hell of a Boss?
And
he's not.
Hazbin.
He's in both.
He's in
of them?
both. He's in both now.
Because he's like the king guy or whatever, right? I've seen Hell of a Boss. He's like royalty.
Who, Brandon Rogers?
No, the fucking Solstice guy.
Stolas?
Stolas.
Yeah, he's a Goetia prince.
I got you.
Yeah,
I got you.
yeah. He has relations of all kinds with Brandon Rogers' character, which is Blitz.
Yeah, I know they fucking.
Blitzo, but the O
I know
is
they
silent.
fucking. I was. You
yeah,
should.
they fucking.
You like Hell of a Boss?
Yeah,
You should get a tattoo of them fucking.
and then fucking.
That go hard.
I kind of want the imp logo somewhere, just
Oh,
because
yeah?
I think that's cool. But if I got anything, it'd be an Alistair from Hasbin Hotel, because
Right.
Alistair is my shit, dude. I love Alistair.
Yeah.
That's my dog.
Dude.
My favorite character from the entire Helliverse.
If I ever got a tattoo, I don't know what it would be. You know, I have no ideas in my.
I haven't told you, have I?
What?
So after I get this mark of Cain on my arm, you guys can't see it. It's
gotta
very
get
bad
touched
quality.
up. It's gotta get touched
Gotta
up.
get touched up. I'm getting that fixed. I'm getting the anti-possession
You should,
tattoo.
you should put my scar makeup on that. Like sink it into your arm.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm getting the anti-possession tattoo on my chest. You know, remember Rukia's fingerless glove from Bleach?
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting that flame tattoo on the back of my hand.
I was about to stop you because I thought you were saying you're gonna get the whole glove tattooed on your hand.
No,
That'd be so fucking tattoo.
No. Just the outline,
You
like
should do it.
the
You
skull
should
with the
go for
flame.
it.
No.
You should go get the tattoo.
The skull with the flame is what I'm doing. I'm not getting the fucking.
Come on, man.
The glove. Get the outline of the glove.
Do that and I'll get the soul pass on my balls.
On your balls would be crazy. Make it look like it's coming around and check. You know we need to do it. Just
Oh, you want your first tattoo, man? Where do you want it? My balls. I want it on my balls.
you just look at him, scrotum. Like, huh?
You heard me.
And then I'm getting the Wings of Freedom from Attack on Titan on my shoulder.
Fuck yeah.
And then I'm probably on my other hand. I'm gonna get the umbrella logo. I want the umbrella logo somewhere.
Why do you want it on your hand?
I don't know.
I don't understand that.
I don't know. Just because I've got plans for my shoulders. I've got plans for the front.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna get. I can't say that. I'm getting Nico Robin covered in oil.
on your
Entire
balls.
sleeve.
Oh, I was gonna on your balls.
Entire sleeve covered in oil. Sudded it up.
Sud it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it right now. Our first episode was a disaster. This will probably be the first official episode.
This
of
is
the
definitely how we're
Arcaniacs.
gonna be doing it moving
Yeah,
forward.
yeah. We kind of scraped that together.
Yeah.
That'll
that
be
was
like a
literally-
pilot.
Yeah.
That'll be a pilot.
That was,
I'll retitle it.
That was literally just like a.
We didn't
Hey,
know what we
guys.
wanted to do. We didn't know how controversial we wanted to be. We didn't know what topics we wanted to fucking discuss.
This time we have notes. We're still kind of unhinged, but hey, I mean, this is
Yeah.
just two friends shooting the shit, talking about stuff.
And look forward to next week where we have Randy Orton on the podcast.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And he is going to be hearing voices in his head.
You have gotten really into wrestling.
I have.
It's just like...
I have for the past 6 months, or not, like 4 months. Yeah, 4 months sounds right. Ever since... First event I watched was the Royal Rumble this year, which was in February?
Yeah.
So, since then, I've been really into fucking wrestling. I've been catching up on the lore. I've been watching old episodes.
Don't know how into it you'd be, but something you just wanted to like throw on in the meantime. You remember the YouTube channel that I showed you, Dead Meat?
Yeah.
Where he does the horror things?
Yeah.
So he really likes wrestling too.
Oh, really?
He makes horror movie characters in one of the wrestling games and does a horror movie Royal Rumble.
Holy fucking shit.
And so that might be something you'd be interested in. Like they watch it and they commentate on it, and it's literally just horror themed characters beating the shit out of each other in a wrestling game.
I bought
game it is.
2K25. So.
I think that might be what it is. It's definitely
Is
one
it
of the
newer? Is it a newer? Because 2K25 came out this year.
I'm pretty sure it is because he does it every year, and I think he might buy the newest one. I'm not sure for sure. Though.
I don't know if you've seen 2K25, but you know how like the camera's oriented.
Yeah,
They've in the new one they put third person, so you can do like over the shoulder shit with your
really?
fucking wrestler. It's so good.
That sounds
and it
amazing.
makes it so much more immersive. And you can do it during the intro too, and it just you can see. You can appreciate how much the graphics have grown from previous versions.
Yeah.
And they brought back mixed gender matches, so.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah.
That's really cool.
So if you wanted to beat up a woman.
The last wrestling game that I played was called, I think it was WWE SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, and it's for the PS2.
That game's peak.
Yeah,
That
I love
game's
that game.
peak.
You can do Goku. I made Goku.
Yeah.
I'm just Goku.
Oh, I downloaded Goku on 2K24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I think it's time. We're doing a big group cosplay for this year.
Oh, yeah. No, that's not what I thought you were
Comic-Con.
going to start discussing.
Oh, it is.
That's towards the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but this is the lead-in.
This is the lead-in?
It's Resident Evil themed. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah.
I'm going as Leon from Resident Evil 4 Remake. You're going as
Jake fucking Mueller.
from Resident Evil
From
3.
Resident Evil... From Resident Evil 3?
Resident Evil 3.
Yeah, my character Jake Mueller from Resident Evil 3. Ex Code Veronica with Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
No. From
And
Resident Evil
then your 17-year-old cousin is going as...
Why'd you
Chris.
give out his information like that? They didn't know his age?
Do you want to know what... I mean, just in case we say anything,
Yeah, I got you.
we need to make sure.
Yeah.
Everyone else in this is of age.
My cousin is going as, Chris Redfield.
Twink Chris Redfield. That's another reason why
The,
it's
the
important.
OG Chris Redfield.
That is why it's
Oh, that's why you
important.
wanted to bring up his age? Yeah.
Because he's a twink Chris
Yeah.
Redfield, not boulder punching Chris Redfield. Not racist Chris Redfield because he's not in Africa.
he's younger. I'll tell you that, because I probably bleeped his age in the edit. But,
Don't believe it, just cut it.
just cut it.
It would sound better if you just cut it. Just cut the section out and just be like, my cousin.
No, I want them to think you said a bad word. I'm going to put a bad word over your mouth.
Your beep cousin.
Yeah.
I
Comment
didn't dox him. I mean, hell, he lives at...
hey, guys. Comment the worst word you can think of, and that's what he's saying.
What?
Don't actually do that.
What?
Please.
Turn comments
Please.
off.
You gotta turn comments off for this video now.
That's
a
your
fucking
fault. That's
disaster.
your fault now. That's
Fuck!
that's more work for you.
Fuck!
Beep.
I ain't gotta edit this shit.
He's drinking rum.
You do nothing but stress me out.
That's what I'm here for.
In the fucking, 8, 10 years I've fucking known you,
Has it been
all
that
you've
long?
done is ruin my life. That's why I decided to start this podcast.
You should have been like, that's why this smell. When I met him, he looked like Carl Grimes. To give you an
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
And that was crazy.
I look exactly like Carl Grimes.
Now?
No.
I was like, not now.
No. I look like,
You look like after he got kicked off the show. He turned 18.
Yeah. Right now I'm dressed like NF.
Hey, Nate.
How's life?
Hey, chill out. Copyright.
Hey, Nate, dude, that's kind of bars. Hey, Nate, how's life? Hey, chill out. Copyright. That goes hard.
That was me.
That goes hard.
Tell him we're doing a remix of a song.
Welcome. Next episode we are spitting bars. Comment your bars and we will spit them.
No, you're definitely gonna have to turn off comments.
We will spit on your bars.
Oh my
Just ask.
god.
Just ask.
But yeah, who else? Cat is...
Ricky Horvitz. We'll be
Yes.
we'll be at the con.
He
That's my fucking
is
name.
going as
My
Wesker.
girlfriend's going as Sherry, and it's cute because we're the ship or whatever.
But
It's
she's
weird.
going as Resident Evil 6, Sherry, not
Yeah.
2, so she's not a baby.
Why would?
Hey man, I'm covering all your bases.
Hey,
covering
man.
all your
Hey, man.
bases.
I don't think that was a thought in anyone's head.
Now I'm covering all your bases for you, man.
Weirdo number 3 that found this podcast, leave. I'm talking to you, Brandon.
Clickbait. Put baby Sherry on the thumbnail.
Hold on. I'm talking to you, Daniel.
I don't know who Daniel is.
I don't either.
Okay.
Fuck Daniel.
All the Daniels or just one Daniel?
Fuck all the Daniels.
All the
bro.
Daniels.
I'm fucking every single one of them. Nickelodeon for bitches. We'll segue back to the Resident Evil stuff. Trust me.
Brother, now you're edging me the same way that they did.
They edged us!
Us? Me!
It's
me!
They edged us both simultaneously. That's why they gave. That's
They
why
gave
God
us
gave them
Silent
two
Hill
names.
F in State of Play and then edged us. At some
They were doing
game.
that the whole fucking Game Awards. With their mouth open and shit. I'm not gonna do it because I don't want that gif out there.
Oh,
But-
yeah. Chat clip that.
Clip that, chat. Fuck.
That was, dude, that Nickelodeon game. The
That was such a disappointment.
The trailer alone had me hyped. 'Cause
What
I
was it
like,
called? Dice.
Oh, the Dice of Destiny.
Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon and the Dice of
Dice
Destiny.
of
Sounds like a
Destiny.
Tenacious D movie.
It looks like a shitty mobile game they ripped a console.
It literally looked. I literally thought it was gonna be like Nicktoons characters, but D&D. That's literally what it looked like. Because you had
Yeah.
SpongeBob showing up in the night armor from that one episode, and then everything fell apart the minute the gameplay came out.
What about that game, Ill?
That looks
That-
amazing.
fuck.
That's the one that you thought was like a horror movie presence.
Yeah.
Dude, ooh, that game looks great.
It looks like you're in a lot of like environments and stuff. It's first person, very much like Biohazard, Resident Evil 7. And there's all these monsters. I saw a fucking monster getting born out of a vent with like afterbirth and shit.
Dude, it literally looked like
Content warning.
gameplay of Resident Evil, but like the enemies of Silent Hill. Because Silent
Yes.
Hill's not that fast paced.
Dude, the
literally what it
giant
looks
fucking
like.
baby head that crashed into the house.
I love how you looked right at me when that happened. Like remember
the
that?
The Resident Evil Save baby is back, and he's angry.
the fetus monster,
And he's angry, and he wants blood.
If we played that game, that's the title of the episode where that shows up.
The entire
The
thing I just
Resident
said.
Evil 8 baby is back, and he is mad and wants blood.
Oh my
That
god,
would, dude, that would go
dude.
hard.
Yeah. Star, guest, Feet NF. There we go.
Featuring Randy Horvitz.
And
Oh
Randy
my God.
Horvitz, if you didn't know, is the voice actor for Invader Zim, and
That's Richard Horvitz.
Richard
Horvitz Jr. I thought you were talking about
We were talking,
wrestler.
no, because we were talking about Randy Orton. You said Randy Orvitz.
Oh, oops. No, it's,
And that threw
it's
me off.
Richard Horvitz Jr. is the name.
Yeah, Richard Horvitz. I might have said Randy Orvitz earlier.
You did. That's what I was. I thought
I
it
was
was a
thinking
wrestler.
about, I hear voices in my head, they talk to me. The Viper.
Yeah. No, Richard Horvitz Jr. Yeah, Invader Zim, Billy from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. He's Moxie from Hell of a Boss. He's Alpha from Power Rangers. That's my goat. I love me some Power Rangers. I won't even deny it. I'll put that out there.
All right.
I love me some Power Rangers, dude. So that is my childhood goat. Yours is Invader Zim, isn't it?
That and Daggett from Angry Beavers.
Dude,
even though no one watches
Dude,
that fucking
you
show.
used to be like you used to like quote Zim all the time.
Yeah,
Like
I
you
fucking love
would
Invader
like
Zim.
you would come into class and announce your presence by just doing
I
something.
talk to people about the
Invader
fucking
Zim.
Invader Zim comics and like the other comics that the guy who made Invader Zim did, like the fucked up ones about a serial killer and stuff. But
I didn't even know about that.
Yeah,
that's
they're
a conversation topic for another
They're
time.
pretty fucking crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
What else do you have in your notes? What else do you want to cover?
Not a
on
lot.
this?
We're getting closer to the main topic. We talked about. We've been playing a lot of D&D lately.
We have been,
With our
and that's
good-
been nice.
Our good friend Sheen Captain Cactus.
Yep.
Um,
You know he got rid of all his gaming consoles. He got rid of all of them. Yeah, he doesn't have any more.
any?
No, nothing. He did it because he said he got too addicted. Which, to be fair, but I mean, addicted to the point where you had to get rid of them? She didn't
I've
watch
seen-
this, sorry,
she-
but I'm judging you so hard
I've seen
for
your
that.
gamer score. You're not too addicted to video games, bud. I'm sorry. What, did you see his gamer score?
No, I'm talking about mine.
Oh, yeah.
Mine's not that high, to be fair. I used to be the person with the highest
video
one.
games.
I've got, my gamer score on Xbox now is 39,000, which, I mean, that's not technically a lot. It's really not.
Humble brag.
No, like, I'm not even bragging. I'm friends with people now that have, like,
I don't know shit about gamer score.
Over 100,000 gamer score now, so I have been humbled. I used to think it was a lot.
I think I'm friends with some of the same people.
Because out of the people that we had in school that were friends that played games, that we had Xbox and stuff, I did have the highest. Now I don't.
Yeah, you peaked in high school.
Literally, for gaming, because and then I got out of high school, I got a job, and it went right down the drain. Yep. I've been trying, though.
That's why I tried to get all my gaming in when I was unemployed.
Yeah.
That's all I did.
If I can get... The only way that I can start bragging about that again is if I get my gamer score to 50,000. Then I'll feel comfortable bragging again, because I feel like at that point you're just like, oh, this guy has no life.
Cue the Rocky montage.
Cue the Rocky montage. I've been platinuming, and that's actually one of my topics. My hobby for trying to 100% games on Xbox and get the platinums on PlayStation is back.
Oh,
it is
the return of the GOAT.
I love doing that. My PlayStation trophy score is still lower than yours, though.
Oh, no, I've purposely been looking at your score, and every time it starts getting close to mine, I go ahead and platinum another game.
What platinums do you have?
I have, like, 4, and they're only because you got a PlayStation.
Yeah, I've got 9.
Yeah.
That's what makes me upset.
I just have more trophies.
J-stars.
I just have more trophies.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got like 3,000.
Well, I played
bronze.
like 200 games on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's, dude, and what sucks is I can't even use the excuse that, like, oh, my PS3 stuff didn't carry over. Because it did.
It did.
Because I made sure it did. Didn't think that was possible.
Which was bad because PS3 was your main console for a while.
I know.
It just shows how much time I put into the PS4.
That was funny, though. I will never forget that day that I told you I was getting a PS5. Because my trophy score was started off at 0. And I started playing games. And then I was like, oh, dude, I thought I had to put a PS3 on the internet. And then you looked at it one day and it went from like 4 to 230, like 3 below yours, and you were like, what? And I was like, hey, bro, my PS3
It's still never that far from mine, but I keep it above.
Yeah, you're like at what, 238?
Yeah.
I made it to 237 last night.
But fucking,
No, I'm like 236, I think.
It's funny because it's like, oh, you've got 1,000 gamer score, it's not that much. On PlayStation? It's so different.
That is funny. I've got a really good buddy named Chance. And his trophy thing, he's got 44 platinums. His trophy score is like 400 and something.
Holy fucking shit.
I aspire, like, wait, I got him on Xbox. He has like 26,000 gamer score. I showed him mine. I was like, yeah, I'll play Xbox. He's like, oh yeah, but you play PlayStation? I'm like, oh yeah, I play PlayStation too. God. Humbled me so fast. His is like
comparing dick sizes.
Yeah, it's like twice my catalog, and I was like,
shit.
And I'm like, well, you haven't platinumed this game. Like, you haven't platinumed J-Stars, you haven't platinumed Resident Evil 4.
He's like, I'm working on it.
Yeah, dude, he's like, it's crazy. He works more hours than me and still gets more platinums than me. That's crazy now.
Well,
and he's got.
I've always thought it's not about how much time you have; it's about how you manage it.
Yeah,
like you have time in the day to do everything you want to do. I'm definitely guilty of being lazy. Like, it happens. Everyone does it. It's like...
Being an adult sucks.
Being an adult sucks. Because you just have more to do.
More to do.
Yeah.
You actually get responsibilities.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, I could use 100% of my day and start platinuming games and working. But I'm not going to do that.
I'd have more time if I stopped working out.
Yeah.
Like, because when I get off work, I work out. If I stopped working out, then I could go home, sink 3-4 hours into a game, work towards a platinum. I don't want to do that.
I don't have that excuse. I work out for like an hour a day.
Yeah.
It's enough for me.
Yeah.
I won't
lie. This past week, I felt like shit. And I specifically stopped going because I was like, if I feel like shit on con day, I'm going to...
Oh, yeah, I have been working out every day leading up to con, except for today. Because I knew the day before con, I just want to get my...
That night before we cosplay, though, when you said we're going to hit the gym...
Oh, yeah, we've got the hotel gym.
Going crazy.
If that hotel gym sucks, I'm going to be so fucking pissed.
All I need is a set of dumbbells. That's all I need.
Anything's better than my front porch gym.
Oh, yeah.
So...
Well, I don't know, dude. You got actually good quality dumbbells. Yeah. There's a hotel gym.
True.
5 pounds might be the most we're working with. We're curling that damn thing for, like, an hour for 1 cent.
Worst possible scenario, they have no dumbbells.
I'll just take the bench.
We go in there and it's one cable. One
Work
cable.
with what you got.
between the three of us.
It's not about how much time you have, it's about how you manage it.
That's true, brother. Hey, put it there. We got all the time in the fucking world.
We should do it in cosplay.
We don't have a lot of time to talk about what we need to talk about, though.
Is it time?
I don't think they're ready.
Dude, we weren't ready.
Comment if you're ready. I think they're ready.
if all the leading up, the Village Shaker Cup, the Resident Evil 4 Jeep and the Umbrella shirt.
Resident Evil 9 just got announced.
It got announced. Well, a few hours ago now, but still, just got announced.
Oh, yeah. We know you're here for the title. It just happened. We know you're here for the title.
Dude, words cannot describe the long wait.
We are so confused by the main character
that I am 98% sure it's Rose.
It seemingly takes place in Raccoon City, but there's no possible way the hotel it takes place in can be in Raccoon City.
Never heard about that.
Because it's been 8 years.
Yeah, never heard about.
Raccoon City was already gone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, it's 8 years from, like, the time that Village ended. If that's Rose, it's 8 years from the time Village ended. By the time that happened, Raccoon City's been gone since 1998.
What was her name? Grace
Ashford?
Ashford.
Not Ashford.
No,
not Ashford.
Ashcroft.
Ashcroft.
Which I thought
Ashford is an actual family in the Resident Evil universe already.
Ashcroft is a terrible last name. I'm just gonna say
I'm really hoping that's an alias, or she's got some Tokyo Ghoul season 3.
It's an alias for Rose. It's an alias for Rose Winters.
I think it's Rose Winters.
Who said that? Who said that? Rose Winters. Holy shit!
Randy Orvitz!
It hasn't been confirmed that Rose... I only like to spit facts, but Rose Winters is in Resident Evil 9, I think. I think she's in Resident Evil 9.
Dude, I just can't... I have no words.
Yeah.
We've talked about it, but now that the camera's rolling, dude, I have no words. It's crazy. I did not expect...
God. We talked about maybe the possibility of villains coming back, of Wesker coming back.
Wesker!
We immediately started crafting theories, but we're not going to try to discuss them here until after we state the facts. The main character seems to be this lady named... what happened?
It was just moved a little bit.
The main character seems to be this lady named, like, Grace Ashcroft. She's blonde, looks very similar to Rose from the Ashes of Rose DLC.
Shadows
of Rose DLC. I'm sorry.
Basically, she's also in the irregular ending of Village.
When that DLC come out, I'm allowed to make mistakes on the title. Holy shit, Alani is clear. No food coloring.
I forget. 2022, I think? Yeah. I don't remember.
I guess.
I didn't pay attention. When it finally got announced, it was like a few months away, and then when it came out, I just played it.
If he's wrong, mob him. If you want to know where he lives, I'll tell you.
Oh my god. Yeah, he lives at beep, 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 beep.
Honing in on your location.
But can we talk about how it looks like Evil Within 3? It really looks like Evil Within 3. Like, that's what we thought it was.
And we were like, holy shit, isn't Tango Gameworks, like,
gone?
We thought it was Evil Within, especially with her getting tied up to the chair and shit.
Yeah, like, it literally, like...
If you know the twist at the end of Resident Evil 1, Evil Within 1, they knew what they were doing with that fucking title. If you know the twist at the end, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna give it away here.
Evil Within?
Evil Within is a terrific game and you should play it. Tango Gameworks did a good job.
They did. They didn't deserve to get shut down. But I was... See, and that's the thing. If it wouldn't have been Resident Evil 9, but it was, like, another Evil Within...
We were still gonna be...
I still would have been like, oh my god, this looks so good. Yeah.
As soon as we saw the Raccoon City Police Department.
We screamed. I literally jumped out of my chair.
I wrapped my arm around him and I beat his chest. We were hooting and hollering. I didn't beat his back. I didn't blow his back out. That is.
You were like...
Allegedly.
No! Not you only speak facts. That did not happen.
That's why I'm saying allegedly.
No, it did not happen.
I'm the fact speakers. I'm the wise man.
Bro is not the masturbator.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. But dude, I'm so hyped, but at the same time I'm so worried.
I'm worried.
Not that it's going to be a bad game. It looks phenomenal. Worried that it is the end of an era. I've heard so...
With a title like Requiem, it feels like the last Resident
I have kept up with every single leak, every fan crafting video. Like, I've spent so much of my free time...
You mean Ashcrofting video.
Just looking stuff up to try to, like, forge my own theories, and there's so much that I disagree with, and also so much that I do agree with. But the one thing that I just can't shake the feeling of, even though I don't want to believe it, is that this is going to be the last game where we see, like, the main core cast.
Yeah.
Which is Chris, Leon, Jill, Claire. But at the same time, I hate that because the past couple of games, we've only gotten Leon and Chris. We haven't had a Jill game, like, canonically, in the timeline, since 5.
Right.
And then we haven't had a Claire game since Revelations 2.
They kept edging us. The voice actress for Lady Dimitrescu kept coming out, and then
The first
I
time...
can't pronounce his name.
Who? The developer of it?
The developer,
I don't know his name.
He came out and he was like, "You gotta wait a little longer," and they didn't reveal it until the end of the summer game.
The very end. It was the last thing they revealed, which is awesome. I'm glad that they give the best game announced the spotlight for the end. I do love that.
Oh, what about the Nickelodeon game?
Oh, you know, the one that's for bitches?
Yeah, Nickelodeon for bitches.
But with that being said, though, definitely not taking away from all of the other amazing games that was announced.
Oh, totally.
Ill still going on my wish list.
I'm playing Ill.
Yeah.
I'm playing Ill. I'm playing Atomic
What is
Heart
that
2.
for? What is it? Yeah, what is it? Is it for everything?
PC and console, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. I need more games put on my PS5.
I need to play Atomic Heart 2 as soon as I can.
Yeah?
Doom Dark Ages. That's on my list of games I need to play. But I need to finish Doom Eternal.
I need to play Doom 2016.
Peak game. You
Yeah.
should definitely fucking play it.
Played a little bit of it. Haven't beat it.
I beat it all in one night with my brother and his friend. And it
Really?
was one of the best experiences in my life.
Yeah, I need to do that. I need to play Eternal. And then Dark Ages just does look amazing, though.
Yeah.
But it's Bethesda. I have a lot of faith in Bethesda. No matter how many times they have edged us
Cut that part out.
and let us down.
We're not talking about Bethesda.
But it's Bethesda.
They only did Doom right.
They only did...
They only did Doom right. And Daggerfall 2. And Daggerfall.
Daggerfall 2. The sequel to Daggerfall.
Yeah.
Daggerfall 2.
Oh, you didn't hear about that? You didn't hear about Daggerfall 2?
Oh, yeah. They're letting someone do Daggerfall, but they're calling it Daggerfall 2. Yeah, I was about to say, like, oh, dude, how can you say Bethesda doesn't do it? Oblivion remake. They didn't make it. Virtuos made it. When are we getting a new Vegas remake? Never.
Apparently,
Because they don't
Season
like
2 of Fallout is supposed to be in New Vegas.
See, and it makes sense because it isn't Mr. House.
I saw a reveal. I don't know what fucking awards it was part of, but I saw a reveal with the actors for Season 2. And I think it's coming in 2026.
We're going to have to look that up.
Yeah.
Like I said, we had the 3 big events, which was State of Play, Xbox Game, and Summer.
There's smaller events.
But there's, like the Unreal thing happened yesterday. If I would have known that was happening yesterday, I would have watched it, but I didn't even know it was a thing.
It could have been part of the Unreal thing.
It could
I
have
don't
been.
think so. Maybe.
There's no telling.
But back on the topic of Resident Evil.
Ooh, my goat.
We didn't... The theories.
The theories.
Maybe we don't want to put all these out there yet. Maybe they're not ready to hear them.
Oh, I'm putting them out there, bro. I have to. I've got to get this out of my system somehow.
The big theory that I think everyone's gonna go with is that Ash is
Rose.
Rose. I mean that's an obvious one that everyone.
Grace Ashcroft is
Capcom did a
Rose.
really good job hiding that one. That's all I'm gonna say.
They
and
did.
I only speak facts.
I think I can't remember who it was. Probably Dust Golem, but there was somebody that said that 9 was gonna be like Apocalypse. And
Yeah, the leak.
Yeah,
I think that was a fake
Requiem
leak.
does sound better though.
Yeah. Maybe Apocalypse is a working title and they changed it to Requiem.
Yeah, I think that was like the cover.
The remnants of Raccoon City definitely looked like something we've seen before in Resident Evil 8. The mold.
It definitely looks.
That could just be Ash from the explosion, but
the thing that got me about that, and this is another thing, they did such a good job with the trailer of the way that they had it almost in segments, the way like establishing that
almost as if she was going from the hotel to other places. Like
the same way that Rose did in the Shadows of Rose DLC with the Mega
And I think it's gonna take us to all these different locations from the Resident Evil games.
Yeah. And if it does, that would give us a reason to have Leon and them in the new game.
Yep.
That would give us a reason to have all of the characters.
Jake Mueller, my beloved.
And something else that I kind of noticed. So, in the middle of Summer Games Fest, before they got to the end of the actual reveal trailer, they had two things. The second one was the one that he talked about, where it was them talking about, you know, hey, wait just a little bit longer. And the first one was just a Capcom sale. It was just talking about a sale for all the games going on sale.
Yeah.
Can't remember which one of the trailers it was in. I'm pretty sure it was the second one. It shows a typewriter, and it says Outbreak on it. And people want the Outbreak series back.
I fucking knew that a new Resident Evil 9 or a new Resident Evil was going to get announced as soon as the sale thing happened. Because why would you do all this for a sale?
Yeah.
To promote a Capcom sale.
Exactly. Exactly.
It doesn't make sense. Get the actress to do it and everything.
I know.
For a limited time sale?
And like have this whole big thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was very disheartened after that when he was like, wait just a little bit longer. I was like,
I thought we were gonna have to wait until like next summer.
I was like, dude, I've been waiting. Like
it
I've
comes
been
out
waiting.
February
26, 2022.
Right.
Think it's 26. It's one of those. It's in the 20s for February.
Hell yeah.
But it's February for sure.
Not long, fellas.
Not long.
And
but
ladies.
Still long enough to make me be like, I want it now. It is weird though, because I was definitely under the impression that they were gonna do what they did with 7. Because they released 7, and then they give us 2 remake, 3 remake, then Village, then we got the 4 remake. I won't lie. I still really want a Code Veronica remake.
Yeah.
Or a 0 remake.
I haven't played 0.
Like, I would love a remake of one of those.
Is 0 good? Even?
I've heard the fan base is kind of split. I haven't beat it, so I can't get really into it.
Are you scared to beat it? Or are you scared you'll be disappointed?
I just don't really like it.
I'll probably like it. I like anything. I like Resident Evil 6. So.
Yeah. Hey, man, Resident Evil 6 gets too much hate.
Yeah.
Turn the comments off.
Yeah, we can't talk about that. Do we have Resident Evil in the title? Resident Evil fans are going to come in here and be like, oh my fucking god, you like Resident Evil 6.
Resident Evil 6.
Oh my fucking god, you're cosplaying Jake Mueller. This is the end of my fucking world.
That's going to be like the bigoted fans. Then the fans that are like true fans of the series are going to be like, nice.
Yeah. I'm
But
scared, dude. I might get hate in person for cosplaying Jake Mueller.
Or just not. We're all gonna be taking like a group picture. They're gonna be like, "Hey man, can you like
get the fuck
get
out
out
of
of the
here?"
shot? We don't know who you're supposed to be." You're like, "I'm Jake Miller."
Richard Horvitz throws a tomato at me. That's my worst nightmare.
Oh my god, that's your worst nightmare.
He goes, eh, and then throws a fucking tomato at my face, and now I'm
oh my god,
tomato, and that's my nightmare.
Jake the joke.
Jake the joke. Jake the jiking.
Bro, you're gonna
Jake the jaking.
You're gonna But I was really, part of me was really hoping. This is what I was personally hoping for.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm jaking it.
I was actually really hoping that they would give us a Code Veronica remake.
That would be good news.
And then. Oh my god, not that fucking meme.
Oh, this is good news.
I was hoping that they would give us a Code Veronica remake and then the next game, just because I love the original Code Veronica and I really would have liked to see a remake. And then there was also a lot of speculation that they were going to give us another remake of 1.
Remake it RE5.
Hey.
In my opinion, that's the right move, especially if we think Wesker's going to appear in the new game.
Wesker's voice actor made a post not too long ago saying that he was working on another project.
That sounded like him.
I forgot to tell you that.
Wesker's voice is this like nasal. It's brooding but nasally in such an iconic way. I swear to God that was him.
The Resident Evil 5 Wesker. I'm pretty sure the one in Code Veronica is different. I think.
Probably. And definitely the one in Resident Evil 1's probably different.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
But Resident Evil 5 is the first Wesker I was introduced to because that was the first Resident Evil game I
played.
Not played, but like played all the way through.
Beat, yeah.
With my brother. I fucking grinded the co-op games back in the day.
Which, to be fair, at the time that we came out in the era we grew up with, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because 6 was the first one that I ever beat like that. And then I worked my way backwards, literally. I beat 6, and then I got 5.
And the RE5 was the first one to come out on our console generation. Because
Yeah.
Xbox 360 came out in, like, 2006.
I think so.
And then RE5 came out for that.
Yeah. What about Operation Raccoon City?
God, we grew up with some fucking terrific
We grew up like right in like
bangers. I'm glad I didn't have to deal with the GameCube. Come on, man.
Part of me still kind of wishes I would have grown up in the 90s, just because I would have liked... Because imagine what our collections would look like if we grew up in the 90s.
I was looking for my GameCube the other day, and then I remember I sold it to you.
Yeah, it's mine.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that the one that was, like, dented? Or, like, it had a crack in it?
No, it's
No?
fine. Yeah. The controllers are busted. Some of them are. They all work. They all have, like,
and I gave you Resident Evil 1
and a Beyblade game.
Animal Crossing. No, I didn't have Animal Crossing.
No, it's a Beyblade game.
That Beyblade game is peak. You should play it sometime.
I have played it.
Do you like it?
It's aight.
You can make Beyblades.
It's aight.
Blade.
Blade.
Yeah.
let it Jake.
Blade.
Jaking it.
Let it blade. It's Blade from
Wesley Snipes. Oh my god. But no. That was definitely the peak of this, was that Resident Evil 9 got announced. I am so over the moon. I'm not showing it. I'm trying to contain my excitement. Most of that...
Don't contain your excitement.
Dude, imagine... imagine if we...
That probably peaked the microphone.
Put a sound warning before that, and then they're like, a sound warning, it's just you screaming.
Yeah, I fucking love Resident Evil. I'm tweaking.
Dude, I just can't. I didn't think we were gonna get it today, but part of me is now hoping that just because 9 is coming out, we're not gonna get Code Veronica. Like, I still want Code Veronica and them to come out. Like, I still want more remakes. I am gonna be that guy. I want more remakes.
Make a petition.
A petition.
Everyone sign our petition to bring Code Veronica back.
And Code Veronica is just the main one because Code Veronica was that one that came out that felt like one of the last,
OG?
yeah, fixed camera angles.
Yeah.
One, because Zero, of course, came out, but it came out at around the same time as the 1 remake, so it's definitely more polished. Code Veronica came out on was it Dreamcast?
I don't fucking know what Code Veronica came out on.
I think it was Dreamcast. It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't. It was Dreamcast. Dreamcast, and I played it on the PS2, and then they made it digitally on the PS3 and Xbox 360, and then they made it backwards compatible for both.
You're working on a Resident Evil D&D campaign.
I am.
And you have been working on it for like fucking 3 years.
Well,
and I'm excited to play it.
Working on it is
here and there.
Here and there. Yeah, but I've got a lot of it set down with the way that I've got the classes reworked, and then I've got the story. I really like the story.
I have fallen in love with planning D&D campaigns again. Like, that is the highlight of my week, is just sitting down and putting all this stuff together. It's not like thrown together. Like, I used to just throw campaigns together last second, and I am over the moon with like telling this story.
So I'm gonna say this: the name of the campaign, the initials
is Requiem.
is Requiem. Imagine I called that. No, it's Red Eye, because it stands for
Bebop.
Resident Evil Dark Intention.
Right.
But there is a reason why I'm calling
Cowboy
it Red
Bebop.
Eye, because there is a reason. It's just not about Cowboy Bebop.
I feel like I'm making a reference you don't understand.
I've seen Cowboy Bebop.
Red Eye. Cowboy Bebop. That's a drug from Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
They spray it in their eyes and they start tweaking. Okay, you were confused.
Isn't that what Vicious uses at the end of the show? Yeah.
Nah, there's a storyline early on.
But I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I hate Cowboy Bebop.
I know.
It's just, I just don't like it. If I'm gonna watch a space western, I'm watching Outlaw Star.
Yeah. We're differing in that, because I fucking love... It's not about the substance of Cowboy Bebop. It is about the style. Which at the end of the day makes entertainment for me.
My whole thing about Cowboy Bebop was that I just didn't know what the fuck was going on ever.
Right?
I didn't like the show until the fight with Vicious, and then it was over. Because that's like the last episode.
When did you watch it?
When did I watch it? Yeah. Oh, dude, I've got the complete series on Blu-ray.
When did you watch it, though, like, for the first time?
When I got it on Blu-ray, when I was in, like, the middle of high school.
I watched it in middle school.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the differing, like, it hit me earlier.
I don't think it's bad. I think it deserves the love that it gets. I just personally don't.
Right.
Like, I'm not putting it in my top 10.
Like, I'm not putting it in my top 10 either, probably.
Like, I do like
it's
the
an
sound.
amazing series.
I do like the art style and the sound quality. My whole thing is I just like a good story.
I like watching a show and knowing that, like, talent went behind it.
Yeah.
That's what I enjoy about Cowboy Bebop.
No, I love the, I love the voice acting. Like, I like the show. This is a better...
Choreography is a big thing.
I like the show. I hate the story.
Right.
That's pretty much what it is. Because I just, like...
It's a little more... I could see that because it's a little more casual and less action forward. It's more like... You know, like...
Faye's backstory comes out of nowhere.
Yeah,
like, it's just, like, all random. Like, all these characters are together, and then you'll randomly get an episode, that has their backstory, and then
There is
nothing else comes
there's
of
a
it.
lot
and
of moments in Cowboy Bebop where they just throw information at you.
Yeah, and that's kind of what turned me off.
But that's also like what early Trigun was like in a lot of the shows that I watched when I was younger.
Yeah.
So I was kind of used to it.
Well, to be fair, I can say the same thing about like Outlaw Star, you know, because
Outlaw Star is written in a very similar way.
Because Outlaw Star is like it's more narrative focused because they're going after something, but then you just have these random ass little adventures that happens, and it's like, oh hey, by the way,
I feel like Outlaw Star is more action forward.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Because it's literally like, hey,
which I'm not gonna act like I'm better than action. I watched so many series like Demon Slayer just for the fights.
Yeah.
Actually, at least in season 1.
We grew up on Dragon Ball.
I started like I'm like halfway through season 2 right now, and I'm starting to like enjoy the plot a little bit.
Oh, Demon Slayer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of need to finish Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
I don't remember where I left off on that. I haven't seen the first episode.
Oh,
like I ended up missing the first episode and picking it up after he was like in the middle of his training. And
I feel like Demon Slayer
happened?
is definitely one of those animes that rose to prominence from its animation, but because of that, we got a good series. I feel like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know what's crazy to me? The anime's still going, but the manga's been over.
Is it?
Yeah. Apparently.
Oh, because it hasn't caught up to the manga yet.
Yeah. Which is just crazy to me because of how like
Black Clover's in its final arc, and
it's been done too.
That's supposed to come out.
No, I don't think it's manga's over. I think it's
manga's not over. It's manga's in its final arc.
Yeah, it went on a hiatus and it came back.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
But Black
I
Clover
remember they finished the anime.
That's one thing we can agree on. Black Clover's goated.
Black Clover
that's
is
the message
goated.
we need.
I need to get caught up on Black Clover.
Let us fucking know what you think about every topic we've discussed.
Yeah, we kind of branched off and went all over the place.
That's what this is about.
I know.
The Arcaniac, baby. To the Arcaniac?
Mine's empty. I need to make another G Fuel. Hey, G Fuel, sponsor us.
Yeah.
But no, I really am really hyped for Resident Evil 9. And we need to work on doing a playthrough of the games. Me and you haven't beat 0.
Yeah.
And you play 0. You play 1.
We can do it the same way we did the Left 4 Dead playthrough, where we just stream it.
But yeah, we could.
We can just stream them, and then if you'd like to tune into the streams, we have an Arcaniacs Twitch channel that you can check out. So it's literally just Arcaniacs, I think.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's just Arcaniacs, because we actually got the name first on Twitch. So.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Lucky us. I'll work on making up other things before people get the name Arcaniac. Patreon didn't like when I made an Arcaniac account, though. So we're going to have to redo that.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's definitely something to look forward to. Now that we know how we have access to a capture card, we can actually do. Have you
gotten through all of your notes?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
The last thing that I had was kind of circling back. I'm just personally really hyped for that Mortal Kombat collection.
Right.
I loved the classic arcade collection that had 1, 2, and Ultimate 3, but this one having 1 through 3, Ultimate 3, 4, and then the handheld versions, which is Advanced, Tournament Edition, and the Deadly Alliance Game Boy Advance port. I'm just like, I'm really hyped for that. Anything old school Mortal Kombat, I'm down for. Because I love.
You've always been a massive fucking Mortal Kombat fan.
I love.
And I only got into the game when Mortal Kombat 1 came out. So. Oh, I love Mortal Kombat 9.
Yeah, but
that's the one that I grew up with.
Me and you played 9, we played X, and we played 11.
I fucking Mortal Kombat 9 and Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe.
Yeah,
horrible game to start me out, but that was what started me out.
So
I was like, Batman's in it.
8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah.
I love 9
and 12 if you want to call Mortal Kombat 1. Yeah.
I love 9 and 10. 10 was like my last one that I really enjoyed. 11's alright. I just don't like how after X, it felt like a lot of it became more like online focused.
Yeah,
like, hey, we want to have an online fighting game.
I forgot what it's called, but the game mode where you're like in a board game.
Yeah.
I was trying to platinum Mortal Kombat 1, and I just couldn't because of so many trophies that were bound to that fucking stupid ass game mode.
Yeah. Wait, is it chess combat? They brought chess combat
back?
back?
It's... You go through like a Mario Party style, like...
thing
where you walk and you like do matches and you get rewards. That's like the only way. They replaced the crypt with that.
Oh,
and it's
really?
The only way to like unlock certain costumes and stuff.
Wow, that's crazy.
Besides just page.
I did like the crypt from Mortal Kombat 11. I like how you get to run around.
I missed the crypt, dude. Yeah. I want the crypt back. The only other things I wrote was that I was burnt out on One Piece, which I don't think is true anymore. I think I wrote that earlier in the week when I was reading a ton of One Piece, and I'm like, oh my god. Because I just got done with the Wano arc after years, and that was a slog to get through. I loved the stuff that happened in it, but a lot of the way the manga's written is like just information spilled on a page. There's so much dialogue.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad I'm an egghead now because it feels like old One Piece again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just an adventure again, and it's refreshed my love of the series.
Something I guess I could touch on is 1,000-Year Blood War Core 4 coming out. Hyped about that.
That's why I'm getting caught up. Literally, that's coming out, and I'm trying to get caught up.
Hyped about that. I'm not caught up on 1,000-Year Blood War anime. I've read the manga. I'm not caught up on the anime only because
is the anime like super different plot-wise to the manga?
From what I've seen, no.
Okay.
There's like a few things here and there that I think they've changed, but overall, Kubo's working with them on the anime, so he's hands-on for this.
Right.
I think they kind of lost his trust after Hellverse.
Yeah.
So he's just like, I'm not letting you guys make anything else animated.
Although I
for
would
this show.
fucking love another Bleach movie.
Yeah, that would be nice. I would personally think it'd be awesome because the way that the last volume of Bleach is set up, it feels like it would be weird to put it in episode format.
Yeah.
The way that it goes from volume 73 into 74, and I'm doing that because I don't know the chapter number specifically.
Yeah.
I just know that 686 is the last chapter. The way that it just transitioned is like right in the middle of a fight.
Yeah.
It transitioned. So it's really weird because I picked up volume 74 just to see how it ended before I was finished with 1,000-Year Blood War.
Yeah.
And I was just like, what the fuck is happening in this?
I bet, dude. That sounds awful.
But I feel like if they got, depending on where they end Core 4, and I gotta make sure I don't sound like an idiot when I say this because I'm not caught up on the 1,000-Year Blood War
Facts
anime.
only. Facts only. Whatever you say is facts. So we're good on that.
I don't know where Core 3 ended. I think somebody said something about Unohana and Kenpachi. I know that fight finally happened, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So Kenpachi knows his sword's name. But I don't know if that's where it ended. I just see a lot of that on like TikTok and stuff. But depending on where Core 4 ends, if there's going to be another part, I definitely think it would be cool for them to put it in a movie format to end it.
Oh, totally.
Which makes sense because they did that with Dragon Ball Daima.
They're doing that with so much.
The first couple of episodes of Daima came out as a movie in certain theaters. Dan to Dawn season 2.
Dawn season 2. Is that whole thing a movie?
Yeah.
Or is it coming out?
This is the first couple episodes. This is the first couple episodes coming out as a movie.
And then the Reize Chainsaw Man movie's coming out, and I'm so excited for that because I've read a little bit farther in the manga than the show goes, and I wanted to stop because the show, in my opinion, for Chainsaw Man is just better than the manga.
Oh yeah,
in every way, and I don't think that's going to be disputed by a lot of people.
I need to get caught up on the anime. I don't remember where
you can bang it out in a day. It's not that long.
I need to finish it.
Take notes. Let me know what you fucking think about it.
I will definitely. Yeah, that'll definitely be. That's something we need to start doing. Is just like whatever we're watching or playing within the week, we need to like take notes. On that note, how much more time do you think we're gonna have? Because there is another topic for this. Because there is another topic that I would like to bring up.
We have time for one more topic.
Guys, I cannot stress this enough, and I stress this to you too because you have a PC.
Yeah.
South of Midnight. It is so good. It is a game made by Compulsion Games, and it's published by Xbox Game Studios.
What is this new passion of yours?
Dude, I'm 100%ed it on Xbox.
First time I've heard him talk about this.
No, I brought it up. It's that it's that stop motion game that I told you about. That's like a third person
action
and I
game.
compared it to
Silence.
It's story driven, dude, and it's so good. It like the story is so good.
How's the combat?
Everybody complains about it.
The combat?
Yeah, because it gets repetitive. I like it though because it's kind of like it's the way. Personally, this is probably going to be debated by certain people that have played it because I know that's like the biggest. I've seen that everywhere. Everyone criticizes the combat. I love the game.
Well, not every game has to be Devil May Cry.
That's what I was about to say though. Is that you know how there's two different types of players for Devil May Cry games.
Yeah.
You have the type of person that will only spam like the sword attacks, the basic combo, and then if they get like Stinger unlocked, they'll just spam Stinger.
It's also a valid way to play the game.
Then you have that other person that will take the time to make up their own combos, like hit him twice, jump, hit him again.
Yeah.
I feel like
put your fucking hood on, do a fucking sexy ass taunt.
You can't really do that with South of Midnight with the way because the attacks are all the same, but you can change the way that you use them to kind of spice up the combat.
Right.
But I personally don't play it for the combat. The story alone is enough to warrant a playthrough, and the boss battles are really good. A lot of people hate.
What's the story about?
The story is about a girl named
without spoilers.
Without spoilers.
I'm probably gonna play this shit.
It's a story about a girl named Hazel who goes on an adventure through the deep south, like Louisiana and stuff, to find her mom. Yeah, literally, it's like in like the music design. Like I know this year with like when the Game Awards comes out, I know there's gonna be a lot of heavy hitters that are gonna be on there. I'm like 90% sure Claire Obscure is gonna win. I haven't even played it.
Is that on there?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be on there.
Fuck yeah.
But as long as South of Midnight is nominated for something, I'd be happy.
I'll play it.
Especially like art direction or sound design, dude. The music alone is so good. I listen to the soundtrack.
I'll play it, bro. If I like it, I'll fucking vote for it.
Yeah,
whatever.
Like it is definitely deserves a playthrough. It is so good. It is something that you and Kat would both like.
Okay.
Like I wish it was 2-player. It is so good. But a girl named Hazel goes on an adventure to find her mom, and at the same time,
even if it's not 2-player, I've got to perform Let's Play for her, so
yeah,
she's got to have something to watch,
right?
So,
and she goes on an adventure to find her mom after some things happen, and she learns a lot about herself in the process. Yeah. And it's just a really good story. I can't. It's hard to put it into words, but I've already played through it like 3 times and gotten all the achievements for it just because it is so good to me. It is my game of the year so far.
Really?
Not counting Oblivion because that's still just Oblivion.
What was it called?
South of Midnight.
South of Midnight.
It is so freaking good, dude. I love it. It is my game of the year so far. Okay. And I've told a lot of people that worked that, and they laughed at me because they played it, and they're just like, oh, dude, it's nothing compared to Claire Obscure. I'm like, good for you.
Bro,
this is my game of the year.
I haven't heard of either of these games. I'm gonna try them both out.
I can't believe you haven't heard of Claire Obscure, dude. Everywhere I turn, it's people talking about Claire Obscure.
I've been in my own little world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been grinding.
I want to know if David's heard about it, because of the way that it is for an RPG, dude, it's like...
it looks
good and it sounds good.
What's the game? The fantasy game that was made by the Persona people.
Oh, Metaphor?
Metaphor. I still haven't played Metaphor. I bought it, but I haven't downloaded it yet because I'm running through games like Red Dead Redemption and games that I've missed.
Yeah, I've been playing through my back catalog too.
Yeah, I'm putting that on the fucking list though.
Yeah, definitely.
Sure. And Claire, whatever the fuck.
Good. Claire Obscure, Expedition 33. We'll definitely look stuff up about it when this is over, so you can see. Because you're gonna see it, and you're probably gonna be like, "Oh, I'm playing this now."
I mean, fuck, we're probably wrapping up now.
Yeah, because you like RPGs, like you fuck with turn-based RPGs like that a whole lot more than I do. That's why I haven't touched it.
Yeah,
but it's also on Game Pass.
I fuck with turn-based RPGs. I grew up with fucking Pokemon.
Yeah, so you're definitely probably gonna love Claire Obscure. It's probably gonna be your game of the year.
Okay,
like, it will probably be your game of the year.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm sure it's better than One Piece Odyssey.
That's all that matters. Oh my god.